Welcome to this yin practice. Today, I wanted to bring attention to cultivating a state of awe. And this is something we've all experienced. We've all experienced looking at something and being struck by that state of awe where you're completely brought into the moment, and the moment is amplified in such a way that something feels magical or so beautiful. Sitting onto your shins for a moment and grab a block and put it at the top of your mat. And then from here, you'll bring, starting with your elbows and forearms onto the block, palms together, and then walk your knees back. Keep your hips stacked over your knees and begin to gradually melt your heart towards the floor. Now you can rest your forehead onto the block. And if you want here, you can bend your elbows so that your palms move more up towards the sky. Imagine here that there's like a hot stone on the back of your heart, and it's helping you to melt. With every breath, grow and swell and expand through your heart and the sides of your lungs and the back of your lungs. Take just one more inhale breath here. One full exhale breath. Press your elbows into the block to come up, and then come back up onto your hands and your knees, and you can move the block to the side for now. Then come to lie onto your belly and come onto your forearms. We're coming into a Sphinx pose. Make sure that your elbows are under your shoulders or even just a little bit forward. And you can have your palms together or your palms flat to the floor or palms turning up. Bring your feet as wide as the mat and really allow your legs and your pelvis and your belly to drop fully. Let your heart settle really from the back of your heart down and forward. Still imagining that hot stone on the back of your heart. You can have your head up or you can let your head come down. Choose your own adventure with that. And then become as still as possible. When we become really still, we can feel things that we don't normally feel when we're moving around the world, doing things and checking to-dos off our list. Try to infuse your attention into the most quiet part of your internal world. And crawl yourself into the most unfelt places within, and see if you can feel the effects of your breath. Throughout every layer of your body. It's taking about 3 more breaths here. Okay, 1 cleansing breath in, and 1 clearing breath out. Now here, momentarily, we're going to come up into a seal pose. So it's like cobra, but your hands more forward, and lift yourself up, keeping your elbows a little bit bent. And then slide your right hand back and roll onto your left outer hip. You can have your legs just relaxed and your knees a little bit bent. And now slide your left shoulder up towards your ear so that your left side body starts to lengthen. And let your right hip, your outer right hip and lower right ribs move towards each other to accentuate the lengthening on the left side. Then you can turn your head to kind of gaze softly towards your feet so that we're getting more of this whole left side lateral lengthening. And then once again, crawl yourself really deeply inside the most unfelt areas of your ribs and your lungs, to see if you can feel this subtle expansion with every breath and a subtle let go with every exhale. So every inhale you feel a subtle expansion, but into the most unfelt parts. So look into, for example, behind your left shoulder blade and into your left armpit. And here into also your right side. Feel the breath affecting through your organs. It's like a gradual massage, releasing tension out of your organs. Thank you, Lala. Thank you. We'll just take 1 more breath here. So take a deep inhale breath and a cleansing exhale breath. Okay, now we're going to roll back through the center and come back into a low seal. Slide your left hand back, and now we're going to roll slowly to the outer right hip and thigh. Knees bent, and slide your right shoulder up towards your right ear. Draw your outer left hip and lower ribs towards one another, and gaze over your left shoulder. Then become really still so that you can catch the most subtle aspects of your experience. Now, whatever it is that you are experiencing, just see how openly and curiously you can hold space for it and approach it. Are there any sensations or aspects right now that are even like wondrous, like, whoa? And how often do you, or have you been awestruck by your own body? Okay, take one more big inhale right into your belly and a cleansing exhale. Really drop everything with the exhale. Slowly come back to center, but not coming through Sphinx. So now come through your hands and your knees and crawl yourself gradually up towards the top of the mat. Sit to your heels and just place your hands onto your thighs for a moment. Your palms can face up or down. Close your eyes. Just take a moment to take it all in. Remember, keep sinking deeper and deeper into the most subtle aspects. So this yin practice is really this amazing opportunity to be awestruck by the undercurrents, the subtle aspects of our experience. And to allow these lesser known or lesser experienced aspects to teach us. We're going to come into saddle pose. So bring your knees wide, and you may want to sit on a block. So if you're going to use a block, you bring your knees wide. You can keep your toes touching, the tippy toes. You might have to bring them a little bit apart to get the block underneath your bum. If you're going to use a block, you can stay upright, or you can begin to lean back onto your hands. Once you're back, if you're using a block, lift your bum, lift your pubic bone towards your navel, and then lower your bum back down. If you're using a block, don't lie all the way back. Just keep yourself propped on your arms with your arms straight like pillars, or you might be able to go back down, back onto your forearms, but providing that your knees don't lift. If you don't need the block, bring your tippy toes together and your knees wide apart. Sit your heels or your bum to your heels, then lean onto your fingertips. Then lift your bum, draw your pubic bone towards your navel, and lower your bum back down. Stay here or come onto your forearms. stay here, or you can lower all the way down. Now, again, make sure that when you lower all the way down, your knees are not lifting up high off the floor. If they lift a little bit, it's okay. But if they're lifting up pretty high, then better to come onto your forearms and let your body slowly, gradually open. And if you'd like, you can reach your arms all the way over your head, or just have your arms by your side. Choose your own adventure. Imagine that the moment we enter a position, it's like pressing play on a song or some kind of symphony. And imagine that your mission is to really listen to every part of the symphony, like every note, every chord, every instrument, every beat, and every single layer of the song, just to take it in. And in the in practice, it's not really about doing something with the information that you're gathering as much as just taking it all in. Just allow yourself to listen to the symphony of your body, mind. And just like in songs or symphonies, there are parts that are more dramatic or more intense, and there are other parts that are more sweet, and everything in between. Also, let every single pose contain all of these different dynamics and contrasts. So stay here for about another 3 to 5 breaths. Let's take a cleansing breath. So deep inhale through your nose. Cleansing breath out of your nose or your mouth. Now slowly, with as little effort as possible, begin to migrate out of the pose. And sit to one side. Bring your legs forward, and we're going to roll onto our backs and take a momentary shavasana. So bring your feet as wide as your mat and your palms away from your body, and just let yourself simmer,